Hey everybody, welcome to Roaming Recess, the weekly show where I talk to you guys about what's happening in the gaming world, what's happening in my life, and what's happening in your guys' life as well. Basically this week, there's a lot to cover because I haven't done this in 2 weeks, and also, the reason why I haven't done it in 2 weeks is because Dark Souls 3 released, guys, and holy crap, I've been playing the crap out of that, but I'm gonna leave that for the section for when I talk about what I've played this week. The first thing I want to talk about today is that there's going to be interactive movies. Yes, Kevin Levine of Irrational Games and the creator of BioShock is making an interactive movie. Like what? Are these, do these things already exist? Am I just out of the loop? Is this just a thing already, or is this just like really going to be groundbreaking? Apparently in the cinema you're going to be able to choose what's going to happen to the main character, what's going to happen to the characters within the game. To me that's insane. Why, like, I don't go to the movies to press a button, but now I might have to in the future. That's insane. Am I buying into it? Hell yeah, I'm buying into it. I want to try this out. I think a lot of people will spend a lot of money to try this out as well. I won't spend a lot of money, but if it's like the same price as a movie ticket already, totally. I'll totally buy it. It's not going to be, but I'd totally buy it then. What do you guys think about Kevin Levine freaking making a BioShock, not a BioShock movie, but can you imagine if he made a BioShock interactive movie? That would be insane. The movie will use gameplay elements to make the film as interactive as possible. Viewers will be able to choose what the characters in the film do, altering the experience for everyone who watches, with each story leading to a twist at the end. We know for a fact Kevin Levine can write. We know for a fact that he can create. Now, will that transfer over to movies? Hopefully enough, because the thing about BioShock, it has a narrative that's completely different to many other games. It has a narrative that doesn't rely on heavy cutscenes. It relies on you, the player yourself, interacting with the game. That's why I think this could be really good. You have to interact with different things to get the story out of the game. What do you guys think about this? I think Kevin Levine is a great writer. I think he's a great creator. I think we could actually do this. I think this could actually be really special. What do you guys think? Maybe it's gonna bomb. I don't know, but that's pretty cool, guys. Next up, Ubisoft vows to punish its own players. What the fuck? I love that, like, other companies are like, we love you guys, you know, we think you're awesome, you know, thanks for playing our game, and they're like, we're gonna punish you. We're gonna goddamn 50 Shades Grey you. And like, what's confusing to me is that they're punishing the fans for their own mistake. Basically, there's this glitch in The Division where if you use it, you can get way ahead of all the fans, you can get way better loot, and the thing is, anyone could use this this glitch. And the thing is, the Ubisoft guys are saying that they think that they should have a punishment for using this, that they should maybe take away all their weapons, take away everything, maybe something like that. And it kind of confuses me a bit, and I'm going to tell you why it confuses me in a little bit, but it's I don't think it should be I don't think a game company who created a game that has a glitch in it should be complaining to the fans. Like, yeah, I'm against the whole thing of being overpowered early on, but the whole thing is, if there's a glitch in your game, it's your fault. It's not anyone else's fault. You can't go like, oh damn, there's a glitch in our game and someone exploited it. Fuck these fans. No, it was your fault. That's the end of it. There's nothing else. If you create a game and you have a glitch in it, Todd Howard creates games all the time to have ultimate glitches in it. They're the glitchiest fucking messes in the whole fucking world, but he never fucking complains to a fan when they find something that's really special before anyone else. He never complains. In Elder Scrolls Online, which I think is Bethesda, it might be, I don't know. If you find a fucking glitch, Todd Howard ain't gonna complain. Todd Howard gonna be like, we're gonna vow to punish our fans, because he encourages people making the game what it was their own. That's one thing I respect about Todd Howard. He's a goddamn psychopath, but he's fucking smart. Falcon Lost, which is a raid-style insurgent introduced in the game with the Division's April update a week ago, contains an exploit where players can clip through a wall, bypass the raid's boss encounter, and gobble up loot repeatedly. These players are thus way ahead of other players playing the Division. Obviously, it is against our code of conduct, wrote community manager. The team is looking into what can be done in terms of punishment for those who have exploited. Yeah, Ubisoft are gonna punish their fans for a glitch that's their fault completely. It's not the fans' fault at all. Holy crap, Ubisoft, you're psychopaths. Kinda like it. Shut the fuck up, Ubisoft. It's not their fault. Yeah, they used the X1, that's wrong. They exploited the game, maybe that's wrong. But it's your fault for making the glitch. Maybe you should be like, we're gonna fix that glitch, guys, don't worry. We're gonna learn from our mistakes and fix that glitch. Next up, apparently almost 4 years in the making, we have a big addition to Skyrim. Now, I don't think anyone's ever complained about how small Skyrim is. It's a pretty goddamn big game. But as The Witcher 3 released, we all kind of realized that The Witcher 3 is the largest game in the world, and don't you deny it, it's gigantic. But Skyrim is probably the largest world where you can just walk from one end of the map to the other without having to go to a loading screen. And that's pretty gosh darn amazing for a game like that to be able to do that. And again, Todd Howard is, he's a psychopath, but he's freaking smart. There is a mod that has been created for Skyrim that makes the game even larger, that makes the game gigantic. What? Why? 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 Because fans wanted it. Fans want the game to be larger. Fans want the game to be more gigantic. This is insane that a fan would work 4 years on making this mod, and I'm actually pretty proud that someone would actually do this for a game, because it shows the gaming community isn't just a bunch of lazy articles. It's actually full of people who are really creative, and I think that's something that's a misperception of people who are in the gaming world, that all gamers just sit around playing games all the time. These guys play games and create mods, and that's insane, guys. That's actually absolutely insane.
Brand new, smaller settlements have been added to the game, and the interiors of existing facilities also are completely redone. There's even new sets of books written by the modders spread among the libraries of Falkreath, Solitude, and Windhelm. This is a substantially different and even bigger Skyrim than you ever played before.
If that's true, well done, guys. Well done on creating something absolutely insanely special and something insanely cool. You guys are awesome. I couldn't do it myself, of course, so I'm always amazed by people doing this. Like, modding is kind of a lifeblood of Bethesda games. I mean, my friend Richie, I could sit there and, I come in and I see him playing Fallout New Vegas, come to college, see him playing Fallout New Vegas, and it's never not modded. It's much better modded. Vanilla New Vegas is awesome, but modded New Vegas is awesome. Vanilla Skyrim is awesome, but modded Skyrim is awesome. And last up, we talked about the PS4K about a month ago, and how excited I was kind of to play a 4K console for the first time in history. It turns out that maybe we might actually have this for real. There is a code name going around at Sony. Apparently it's called Neo, which is kind of a I don't know, a nod to the Matrix. Maybe someone's a Matrix fan, because the first one was called Morpheus, this one's called Neo. People are assuming that Neo is the PS4K, but apparently the PS4K will not upgrade existing games as much as they said before. Apparently it will just be an upscaling and stuff like that, and it probably won't even be an up FPS-ing. But that's probably besides the point. And we don't even know if the PS4K is going to have its own games yet. They haven't announced it, so we can't even say that. But one thing that I think everyone's been brushing over with this PS4K thing, and I feel like Xbox gets a bad rap. I don't own an Xbox, but there will be an Xbox upgradable according to Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer has said this, that in the future there will be upgrades to the Xbox One. That's pretty big news to me. I think Phil Spencer's a cool dude. I think he's along with him and Adam Boyes and Shuei Yoshida, pretty much the life of the gaming industry. We're in an era where gaming presidents and gaming CEOs are cool as fuck and baller as fuck. So we should be happy that we live in this.
In February, at an Xbox event, Phil Spencer suggested that the Xbox One may also see its own hardware upgrades in the future.
Good job, Phil Spencer. Good job. I think this is good. This is good. It's been 3 years. Maybe it's time for an upgrade. I don't know. Are you okay? So I guess before we end this, questions: are you gonna buy a PS4K or Xbox One upgradable? Are you gonna get the new Skyrim mod? Because I'm not. I don't have a PC that can run it. Are you gonna get punished by Ubisoft? For fuck's sake, Ubisoft. And do you think interactive movies are cool? You can answer any one of those questions. You can. Oh, my nose is itchy. You can answer either one of those questions, you can answer none of those questions, but thanks guys for watching that section of Roaming Recess. Okay, on to games that I've been playing this week. I've been playing Grim Fandango on the PS Vita. I've just been playing through that during the night because I feel like I don't want to have the PS4 on all the time, because it's probably bad for it to have it on all the time, and also it's bad for the electricity money that you have to pay at the end of every 2 months. I really like Grim Fandango. I feel like it's very hard, but it's stretching my mind, especially coming up to exams times. It's kind of good to actually stretch out the mind a little bit. And of course, last Tuesday, Dark Souls 3 released. I mean, Jesus Christ, guys. Holy crap, I'm on my 5th playthrough now. I'm doing a freaking Great Axe build, guys. I'm going around with a Great Axe with like 500 damage in New Game Plus. Killing and thrilling and digging a hole past everybody's soul. You know, if you know what lyrics that is to what song, I'm actually gonna, you know, I'll probably give you like a prize or something. I don't know, giveaway time. But Dark Souls 3 is really good. Grim Fandango is really good. Really well spent time with video games, but mostly I've been playing Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is really fantastic. I understand it got a lot of hate for having an anticlimactic end. Not a lot of hate, but GameSpot said it had a really anticlimactic end, which to me is kind of silly, because if they actually played any of the previous games, you know that From Software are not known for giving you these epic cutscenes at the end of a game with these, you know, like when has Dark Souls ever had a like ending where it's you get like you show everyone in the land, it's like, oh, they're all okay now. That's not how Dark Souls is. Dark Souls is supposed to be lonely, it's supposed to be dark, and you know, if it doesn't have an ending that's lonely and dark, it's not really Dark Souls. So that's what I gotta say about that, you know. But yeah, really good games that I've been playing, and I think I should suggest them to everybody. What have I been watching? Of course, I just watch things on YouTube because it's one of the best free entertainment platforms in the world, and it's fucking awesome. I have been watching Robaz play Dark Souls 3, Epic Name Bro play Dark Souls 3, Elijaz playing Dark Souls 3. I've been watching the Game Grumps play Dark Souls 3. And hell, I've been watching in between that, of course, like a lot of Funhouse and a lot of Robaz playing Sims and stuff like that. Fantastic, guys. Go check out all their channels. I just love watching people play Dark Souls 3. It's actually so much fun watching people play Dark Souls 3. And I think if you're going to like really great lengths, if you want to see like a person be, you know, cry in front of you and, you know, be really sad in front of you, you should probably watch the Game Grumps. But the rest of the guys are really keep the composure because they're like Dark Souls vets. Alright guys, so that will end Roaming Recess for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this episode kind of made up for the episodes that weren't around in the past few weeks. I kind of really, you know, wanted to play Dark Souls 3. I just got out of hospital, I had surgery done, and I just really wanted to play Dark Souls 3. And that's what this whole week was, just playing Dark Souls 3. I'm playing Dark Souls 3 on the channel as well. That's what's happening on the channel. Coming up on the channel, we're going to do this right now. Coming up on the channel will be Dead Island Definitive Edition. We will finish Dark Souls 3 by then. It's the 19th. We're going to finish Dark Souls 3 in 11 episodes. There's no doubt about it. And after that, I'm going to let you guys choose the Let's Play that happens. I'm going to do a poll next week on Roaming Recess, and you guys will pick what the Let's Play will be after Dead Island Definitive Edition. And yeah. I'm yawning because I just woke up. I'll see you guys next week in Roaming Recess.